Sunshine community, what's up? I believe we are live.
Good evening or afternoon, or I mean at any point, I presume, considering the entire world might be watching this. Now I might be overhyping this, of course, but you never know.
Night in Europe already, so good night, I guess, for you guys, or evening, whatever. For me, it's like still morning, kind of.
Alright,
Anyway.
yeah, East Coast.
I'm PST, so in California.
Alright,
3 hours behind East Coast.
West Coast. Yeah. Sure.
Anyway, pretty interesting match. We got Fred versus jukatox.
Jukatox seems to be already ready. Fred practicing some Rico Blues. That's not gonna be fast enough, Fred. You should know that.
Of course, is known for doing 120 runs. He has like a sub 320. I don't remember exact time, but either way,
Okay.
He's got a pretty decent time. Jukatox is pretty new to the game, but already has a sub 130 in his time. So.
Okay, so what do you expect from the matchup, Jeff? What do you expect?
I can see it more so being favored towards Fred, but I also don't think it's impossible for jukatox to win if he plays the right things. But Fred, of course, being as good as he is in 120, definitely gives him a huge advantage.
Okay, so as you mentioned, jukatox is known mainly for any percent, a new player, but he has a respectable time. Do you think he's gonna strategize around that? I mean, of course, Fred 120 knows the entire game. Jukatox might say blue goals look viable. Say, I don't feel confident enough with those. I'm gonna go with the things I know.
Honestly, like both players are. So I think happen even with the time differences. Like I think it really just comes down to, Fred obviously has the upper advantage, but I really think it's just going to come down to routing. Like whoever.
All right.
Really comes out with an optimal route. Right?
Now the players should be
Like we're getting
starting
started
soon.
Severe disadvantage being an NTSCU. No, I'm just kidding. Only a few second differences in bingo. Hype in the NTSCU gang. Get started. All right.
And we're on.
Scout.
Fred left it a bit late.
Just be stream delay, but let's check out this.
It might be, yeah, sure. Okay, what do we see in the card?
What happened?
Immediately spot 1 and 2 turbos. That could be some interesting synergy there.
What's this icky paint-like goo?
4 shines from free. 4 from gelato. That could be a play. 1 turbo nozzle unlock in Bianco, go for 4 from free and go for gelato maybe.
I really like Rico on this card, first looking at it. I don't think it's absolute best, but I think there are a lot of things you could do in Rico. Immediately I see complete a boss rematch and 3 boss shines, so you just need to do something else. Plus there's Rico 3 hoverless, and it would set you up for a turbo in late game.
Yeah, plus of course you get a rocket doing for Rico free overless, so rocket nozzle
And another
is...
rocket. So I don't, and plus like, lots of blues. Rico is very quick and very easy blues. So that is something I do like about Rico, first looking at this card.
Okay, however, I don't think it doesn't set you up well for some other goals like 7 shines in a secret. Red coins, Rico's not necessarily full with red coins. It has a few, but a couple I think.
A 2. Definitely some definitely won't win you the game. There's gonna be some more stuff. Looking at this card.
Okay, instead, what about Pin a Rush? There's spin of 5 from the back. There's 100 coin shine, basket blues, right Yoshi, and 26 shines, which I presume if you're going for a pin rush, you're gonna win.
Pinna's not, Pinna's definitely not a bad place to be. Plus, Ride Yoshi in 2 Worlds is a very quick goal, especially if you combine it with 100. Could be a little bit of a greedy play, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, but I mean, just getting progress there would set you up. It would also set you up decently for 20 lives, because Serena grinding, if case one wants to go there. The boss is a boss, so that could help with the boss shines. And Serena 2 lives grinding, maybe.
Of course, also in Pinna, there are 3 linked pairs, so pretty much with 8 linked pairs, you have to go to Pinna, and you have to get those 3. I mean, you can technically go without it, but you would need to go like late into Serena and Noki. It's not viable at all.
Yeah,
so
and like
it's
for
pretty
all
much-
intents and purposes, you need to go to.
So, yeah, Pinna's not bad on this card either.
Okay, so far we can see 2 routes basically. The one that goes from 4 shines from 3 levels, Gelato maybe, Bianco maybe. I'm not sure about the Bianco play to be honest, but it's a boss rematch. It's a turbo nozzle unlock. You can get a hidden shine there.
Bianco has some stuff on this for sure. I wouldn't, dislike being in Bianco, although I don't think it's.
Yeah, don't think it's a
absolute
strong
most
play.
useful.
Yeah, it's not a strong play, but it's not a bad play. It's like, I think there's a characteristics of these cards that I've seen lately. Blues are almost never really bad, and Bianco is almost never really bad, just due to the value that it offers. There's so many things in Bianco that you can find a use for Bianco on every card. Oh, and red coin shines, I mean. Bianco.
Yeah, I mean there are, you do get a linked pair. But yeah, I don't dislike Bianco. I do think maybe the good play would be to do up to Rico 5 and then maybe go to Bianco. Try to get 3 bosses. You would also get boss rematch, and then obviously the Rocket and Rico 3 hoverless you mentioned along the way.
Fair. At this point, why not Rico 6? Why not complete Rico 6 as well? It's a red coin shine. It's not that slow. It gives you access to the turbo nozzle immediately. I mean, if you're there, might as well go the extra mile. In my opinion.
You could do that, maybe like, set yourself up. You could just at least do it later, maybe set yourself up for some potential win cons. So I don't think
I guess it depends on whether the opponent secures the turbo nozzle immediately or not. Because I think it's a goal that's very prone to it's early game stuff. Of course, assuming that our contestants know the rocket in Bianco 4.
Yeah, this is on this card.
I guess I ignore 12 level shines as well. But that synergizes with the hypothetical Bianco, Rico, Gelato plays in general.
There's 7 reds on this card, which is, kind of not a fun goal. But at least it can kind of correlate potentially with 7 shines and a secret. Is that on here? Could have swore I saw it on here. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Also,
maybe you collect some hiddens with that. Obviously, still not a very good goal, but
I mean, it's there. It might come into play in the late game.
yeah, definitely. And if you go into Bianco to do or something, you would have access to 4, 3 hidden. Maybe if you want to keep pushing, you could go into late Bianco, but I don't really think that goal is worth rushing.
Okay, so I think which worlds you do not want to be in?
There's not a lot useful in Noki here.
Yeah, Pianta only has 100 coin shine, as far as I can see.
Yeah, this card is a little early to mid game favored. Serena only has 100 coin from Serena, which sucks. To put it nicely. I mean, especially on this card, you either can do Serena 100s or just go to Serena 4, and I don't think either of the players know Serena 100s. So
yeah, the only value in that would be a hidden in Serena to reds 4 lives, and that's it.
Yeah.
The only value in Serena. going deep. So, okay, both players seems opting for opening Bianco early on. I mean, as we mentioned, it's probably not a bad play. Opening Bianco.
I think, I said both players are new to bingo. They may not know the proper quote-unquote Rico rush. Probably, hopefully going to target Rico. Still.
That's a potential thing. Because we see Fred
Jukatox.
going for
Yeah.
the jail blue.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
I guess we'll see.
Late game favored. Very early and mid game based card.
Oh, that's okay. You can just get straight into the action. It's not too many bad goals on the card that you're like, okay, I don't want to do this. So
I'm looking forward to seeing what each player does with their I maybe saw that.
okay. jukatox is going for the linked pair, it appears. Fred's straight up ignoring it. Or at least for the moment.
It's gonna be kind of messy if jukatox just tries to go straight into Bianco after. So obviously he's gonna be
Yeah, I just think Fred in this point is like, I mean, 8 link pairs is a lot. I can get that late. It's not gonna run away from it. You know what I mean?
I don't agree with jukatox's decision there to get that linked. Cost him seconds, and it has no real payoff at this point in time.
And again, it's building towards a goal, so we'll see if it will pay off later on. Fred is already at the Millwall kicks. And we'll see both players going for PD right now. Makes sense, boss rematch, going deep into Bianco can offer some value.
I almost think the best boss rematch, like it has to be blooper here. Like I don't really see any. Like you can do PD2, but it's pretty much 3 minutes of your time, and there's not a lot of things that it would set you up for in late Bianco. I don't.
Yeah, I'm
I would
pretty
hope that both
sure.
players would-
I am pretty sure that if you do Bianco like without stopping to do other things, you probably will finish the boss rematch before. Oh, dogs. Millwall kicks are not free. Can confirm. Oh, that's not a good start for jukatox. I'm afraid it's probably not having the fun time in Zed. But yeah, I was saying I'm 90% positive that if you do everything right in Bianco, you will finish the boss rematch before the person going into Rico and trying to blooper. Problem is that the person Rico gets a lot of added value. You do not get much on this card.
I will say, windmill wall kicks are much more difficult in a bingo for some reason. Like I know it's probably just like stress, but
That's nerves, probably.
yeah.
You know that the mistake there matters much more than 10 seconds on a in this setting.
Jukatox is pretty much like already a minute and 10 behind Fred. Less. But we'll see what Fred decides to do. Bianco and jukatox maybe tries to target Rico after this. I mean, Rico could be his, I guess. If jukatox just rushes a quick shine in Delfino. But even then, I think Fred close. Rico.
But the thing is, with this setup, you either go into Bianco now, or you go in late. You don't just do PD and then go. This doesn't make much sense in the card.
Yeah. This will also be Fred's first shine in a secret, so here's 1 out of the 7 after this. There's no pure secrets on this. Like, there's no like pure secret.
No, but there's a bit of synergy, I guess. 700 coins, 4 hidden, 7 in the secret. You
Set you up for a
can,
red coin. Set you up for a hidden.
yeah, exactly. It's
Did not do the Ramado movement where you get the live along the way.
I mean, not the players are not prioritizing lives right now.
I know it's a even a little bit.
On this card, there's so much early and middle game stuff that right now you're probably thinking lives are not a problem, and you're probably right with that.
Continuing going through Bianco. Both players straight going through Bianco, which is a little bit of a decision. But then again, like I said, both players are pretty new to Bingo, so they may not see it as the most optimal place to go. Bianco still opens up some nice things on this card, so it's not like Bianco.
Bianco always has some value. As we mentioned, it might not be the best play, but it's almost never a bad. Then again, I guess if I was going to Rico on this card and I saw my opponent click boss rematch, I would be happy actually. Because at that point, I know I'm ahead probably on level shot. Because Rico's so much faster. I'm ahead on, potentially add on Turbo Nozzle because the other person hasn't done the Turbo Nozzle yet. Probably won't.
Looks like jukatox is actually opening up Rico, and he is going to be ahead of Fred in that regard.
Yeah, maybe just did 2 or 3 and maybe is like, okay, maybe I see the value in Rico and I'm gonna do Blooper now. And if my opponent gets the boss, no, whatever. I'm in Rico. Rico has value, so that's good.
Oh, BD2 is a slow fight, but I will say give him his third boss instantly upon going to Rico.
That's fair.
So that will lock jukatox out of 2.
Jukatox is doing or not doing travel skip.
Just ignore everything I just said. Going back to Bianco.
Where's Babe when you need him?
For each travel skip in a bingo. Well, I mean, there are certain instances where travel skip can actually be pretty useful. I don't think this is one of them.
It's very niche. Like, it's one thing that comes up useful like one match every 10, 20. And this is certainly not one of those.
There are instances where it's useful, but like that was like one of the worst times you probably could have done it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It looks like jukatox isn't even rushing bosses. It looks like maybe he's going for turbo.
He's going for rocket. I mean, it's a rocket unlock. That's fair.
And turbo unlock, yeah.
He's going for turbo there. That's some interesting movement there.
I think this goal would have been a little more worth it. Maybe this like movement would have been worth it if there were some enemy blues on the card. Although this still isn't, you know.
He's still collecting blues. And probably jukatox in his mind is like, okay, I'm probably behind on the Bianco race. I might as well get these things, not get the boss rematch. That's kind of worthless.
And I mean, the blue totals on this card, 40 and 60, are pretty low relatively for blue totals.
Okay, let's see jukatox now with the RS there. Honestly, if this works for jukatox, it's not a bad play. He gets a turbo, he gets something out of this Bianco progression.
2 goals in the card clicked, boss rematch, and 1 turbo unlock.
Okay, so both players know they are in Bianco. I mean, Fred could be in Rico, but I don't think jukatox thinks that, because if he was in Rico, he would have completed Rico free over less. You don't want to delay much that one. Fred is going for the link pair now. Jukatox is
Jukatox-
back in Bianco.
Going back to Bianco for maybe a red? First red? I don't
Red
agree
for
with
fair.
that.
Then again, I thought at first he was going to go into 3 reds.
Yeah.
Which
Would have been a better decision.
Which hidden, red coin, shining a secret, you know, quite a bit of synergy there for that one.
Yeah. Maybe also just targeting maybe trying to set himself up for that later.
Yeah, that's also what I thought. Like, I think that the 3 reds would have been a good play at this point, because you work towards 4 goals. 5 if you include level shot. So, Jukatox is stopping to get some blues on the way as well.
Fred entering Rico, so he will have full Rico advantage. Going to pretty much be uncontested entirely.
Okay, so if you're a Jukatox now, alright, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly not over, but
No, not by any means, but what do you think? What you're doing these blues, alright?
Going to Rico just for blues at that point, because I would know at that point Rico would be lost, most likely. I'd just get blues and then maybe trade in and go to Pinna as it tries to go to
What if you go to Gelato maybe? You get 2 hiddens. You get a 2 shines secret, 1 red coin. You work towards 4 from Gelato maybe complete from Gelato. You get some blues on the way. Gelato's not that bad for blues. There's a lot available at the start.
yeah,
It's lower than
maybe
Rico, but
I was really gonna target 40 total. I'd maybe go to Gelato and do hidden plus the 20 blues there, but probably wouldn't even be the most optimal play. Yep, see Fred piling on some blues. Jukatox going back into Bianco for our in the link.
I don't know. Jukatox doesn't seem to me
can-
that like very convinced about what he's doing. Like, you're getting the link. You were doing the blues in 4. Why wouldn't you get the blues?
Really,
in-
these links are pretty much useless unless you're first into Pinna. It's a huge time sink if not, and Jukatox has to know by now he most likely does not have Pinna lead.
Not necessarily, because if it was 5, is 5 links on the card? Is 8? I think it's 8, right? Then not necessarily, because Pina only has 3. 8 link pairs is a lot. You need to visit every world, basically. Besides, no.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you pretty much need those 3 to. If it was 5, different story. I mean, 5, you could definitely do not go to Pinna. Although even then, it's kind of necessary. You want
I mean, with 5, the play would be like get 2 in the 2 worlds you are at first, and then go to Pinna. Or if you're Pinna rushing, just visit 1 world real quick. Recall 1, maybe that's pretty fast. I get the other one in Alfino.
Fred gets 3 boss shines, and that is it for the boss in this card.
Fred with a clean sweep there. Jukatox is doing 3 reds, and then that's not a bad play overall. I think that level is quite useful on this card. That's a lot of value from 1 level. Ooh, that was a close call there. Okay, now we'll see where Jukatox goes. This is probably the thing that we want to probably ask ourselves.
and-
Fred is gonna stay there for a while, I think.
I'd say that's pretty much the extent of usefulness Bianco as of now. Unless he really, really wanted to go to 6 for Shines in a Secret, but yeah, he seems to be dipping.
He seems to be at least opening Gelato, which could be indicative of I'm rushing Pinna now, or I want to go into Gelato.
I don't think Gelato would be amazing play. I mean, you do get 2 hiddens. You can get a lot of blues. There's also 4 Shines. Problem with 4 Shines is it's not necessarily fast. You either have to do 100. You either have to do Gelato 100 or even like 200, but 200's not really fast either.
I mean,
or
you can
do
do
Gelato 2, which has a 30-second cutscene in the beginning and is but RNG based. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, how do you put it? I don't think Gelato is a bad play. I think Pinna would be a better at this.
Yeah.
Then again, Fred could literally go into Pinna right now. Get the blue, convert.
Honestly,
It's not gone up, but the thing is, he has a lot of progression.
it seems like jukatox is going to be collecting some blues. How many blues does he have? He has 15, so he cannot get 40 total here.
No, but Fred already has 29 because Rico
Yeah.
is damn fast for blues, and we all know
Absolutely.
that. However, now Fred's gonna do Rico free hoverless.
I will say Gelato blues are not necessarily fast.
Fred doesn't know you can side flip.
Are a lot of blues available in Gelato 1? They're not fast blues though.
Yeah, there's 22, but it's not. There's not be your best 20. Your best like 22 blues of your lifetime in terms of fun, having well collected them, and then.
There's the 2 bluebirds, which are 2 of the blues. There's blues in the water. There's the blue you have to throw the coconut over to. It's slow. I don't
not
like
fun. It's not
Gelato
a
for
fun
blues
time.
unless you need it. Yeah. There are
I
times
mean-
where Gelato blues comes into handy, but
Sometimes Gelato blues. I mean, 15 are not bad necessarily. Not fast, but they're not. Oh, Fred's not having a fun time here. It's the
I'm
first.
taking
It's the
the
first
fall.
moment. It's
Let's
the
take a
first moment
blue.
I see Fred just sorry. It's the first moment I see Fred like making a actual mistake.
At least he got a blue out of it. Good news is Fred is completely uncontested at this goal and is losing almost nothing right now.
I mean, right now, he definitely had the momentum, but now jukatox is progressing his Gelato. He's getting the link. He's catching up in blues. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but if he focuses blues, he could catch up. And yeah.
He's collecting some blues along the way at least.
Yeah, I just like the fact that
jukatox can, but it would be fairly unlikely unless Fred just tries to give up on that goal entirely.
I just like the fact that
very
Fred.
stuck on
Oh, that's not looking too good. As I mentioned, I was saying I like the fact that Fred forgot that side flip is a movement option.
Now, as we said, these are both newer players to Bingo, and Fred primarily just runs 120. I don't think he's done any like hoverless stuff, so it's understandable if you don't put a lot of time into Bingo, but
Yeah, it's fair, I guess. It's just how do you put it? These are one of the things where you either know to do it or not. Now Fred has to do this weird route of his, which that's interesting. He made it though. Credits to Fred. He made that stuff.
I mean, at least he wasn't contested for it, and he got it. So that's also a rocket unlock for him, along with Rico 3.
Yeah. This is one of the things where if you know what to do it, it's pretty. But if you don't know what to do it, you're gonna have a very hard time there.
It's a 3-to-1 match with Fred set up for a lot more.
Okay, let's see if Fred stays in there. I think for the meantime, he probably would like to leave.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I mean, you can go to 4 and do maybe 4R for Shines in a Secret, hidden.
At this point, why not do two
Also-
hidden? If it's just a quick shine you're looking for, two hidden. He gets your progress towards hidden.
Yeah, I mean, he
Quick
does
shine.
have 2 H unlocked at least.
Now he's going into gelato though. Okay, this is interesting. Both of the runners, despite Pina being clearly quite good on this card, are ignoring it. Maybe they both think they have lost the advantage for Pina? Yeah, jukatox is doing too.
Gelato. I actually didn't know he knows this trick, which is very dangerous in a bingo. But knows it, it's not too bad. If he doesn't know it, he will actually soft lock. It's like
Okay, jukatox is being a bit trolled by these. I just think Fred is kind of rushing Pina. He's getting a quick shine here. In a level. Rushing. And very, very in bold air quotes, but I mean Gelato 1 isn't that slow as a goal. It gives you a shine in the secret. It gives you a hidden shine. It gives you access to hidden shine, so I guess it's not that bad.
I really don't like Gelato 2 personally. But it's a 4th shine. This will also give jukatox a second turbo if you really wanted to push for Gelato 5, although I don't think that's the move to rush.
You can. I mean, you would just have to do Gelato 3. Then again, why would you do Wiggler when the boss is already gone?
Wait, turbo isn't 4 or minus.
Yeah, turbo isn't 4.
I was confused between. I know rocket's in 5, but turbo's in 4.
I mean, what you're saying there, I guess, is just like, I mean, if you've already gone to 3, just go the extra mile, do 4, and you have another rocket. That, I mean, I guess.
Jukatox clicks 4 from Gelato, which it would have been smart if that, even if it was for another 30. But clicking that pretty much reveals what you've been doing for the past 8 minutes or so.
Jukatox is going into Rico. And I think Fred, with this information, just goes straight to Pina because it's like, alright, I have the chance, I have the shines, let's go.
Jukatox not do 4 from Gelato?
He's missing the red id, right?
I definitely trust Deathline on that. Deathline is keeping track.
Shoutouts to the Statman. The return of the Statman after absence.
Oh, it's gonna have to be unclicked, unfortunately. Yeah, so now it is unfortunate for Jukatox. He's gonna have to go back to Gelato to do that if he wants to finish it up. It's very easy in a bingo to like make that kind of mistake. You have more than you do, especially when there's so many numbers and things you're trying to focus on.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying to keep track of it.
But Jukatox is trying to get to 40 blues here, it looks like.
Yeah, but Fred is already very close.
Fred being in Pina, especially doing 120, this is going to be very quick. But it looks like he's just going for Mecha. He could have gotten like 7 blues real quick there, maybe even further, but it's a big deal. I think he'll still have advantage on that if he...
I just think that both players right now. Sorry for the Dutch in the background. Alright, so... right now, I don't know about these blues. I mean, both players are just trying to basically get a few blues on the way, I guess. But nobody's committing to it. At least from what I can see. I know that if now jukatox is trying to get actually like 40 blues straight up now.
Gotta be real. I think with this like out as a beginner and not just knowing a proper route for Rico Blues, I think jukatox and do Mecha go back into Pinna and still contest this. Honestly. GG for Fred on blues at all.
And jukatox having a bit of trouble with this link there. Does jukatox, to your knowledge, run 120? Because
Not that I'm aware of.
That might be a case of any percent syndrome in here. Running out of water as well. In the meantime, Fred is just sailing through Pinna.
And you don't have to run, 120 to be that bingo.
No, I'm just saying that in 90%, you just don't get that one.
Saying, especially as a newer player.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking there.
Especially as a newer player, if you primarily played any percent, you're definitely gonna have some difficulty with these kind of things.
Yeah, 120 is not a free ticket to a win, but you definitely have some more added knowledge to get. At least that's my opinion.
Looks like Fred here honestly could 70 blue can get I can't talk. He can get 40 blues here and all the fruit baskets. So that really is gonna be another nail in the coffin for jukatox on this match, but he can still if he routes properly from here, I'm sure he can come back. But it is gonna be a little difficult.
Okay, right now I mean, he still has time to contest things into Pinna, then again, he doesn't know what he could contest. That's kind of a problem, I presume. I really don't understand this play by jukatox going in and then doing blooper.
Maybe he's just trying to set himself up for more hiddens, shines from 5 levels, stuff like that, but maybe a rocket as well.
Yeah, but at this point, why didn't you just go into Pinna? I mean, Pinna offers way more value at this point of the game for your 4 shines from free, basically.
Yep, that is... Is that all the... You saw that all basket? Did he get the one by the entrance? I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, Fred is just... Fred is just vibing. Is he gonna do 200s now? Seems like it.
Corner from Pinna.
Wait.
Excuse for a second. Yeah, I mean, he may as well. He is Pinna range right now.
But the thing is, why do 200s when you have to go deep in Pinna anyways? There's Yoshi. There's 5 from Pinna, 5 from from the back overless.
Also, Fred is only 1 blue away. It's 39 blues, I believe. And if he just sprays the ground by the mole, there's a blue there. He can pick that up as well.
jukatox going back to Gelato. I think
trying to
finish.
Cover up that mistake. Fortunately, that was really frustrating click because not only did he not get the goal, having it clicked and then having it unclicked completely revealed where jukatox was, and jukatox didn't even finish the goal.
Yeah, Fred now has the information that jukatox will probably have to go back to do that one. I don't know, he's just like, probably just thinking, alright, I'm in a pretty good position right now.
Yeah.
Halfway through. Also, let's not forget the added benefit of doing the 100s. Like, they get 2 lives. Might seem not super relevant, but lives is on the card, so that could come into play later. But yeah, again, I don't think that... the Reds Hiddens are a pretty good play in this card. They offer so much value for the goals that are on the card anyway.
This jukatox's 3rd hidden? if it is.
He has Bianco 3
Strat
reds.
page is down for me. Too. Yeah, he's Bianca 3 reds, and I think he's gotten the 2 in gelato after this. So.
Yeah. So what he could do. Okay. Fred about to complete his 100 coin shine here. Running out of water. A bit frustrating, I guess, just at the very end. Oh, it's gonna collect it in a secret. Oh, that's
not a bad play.
not at all.
I actually really like that play.
Shine a
As
secret.
long as he doesn't die. If he dies, it's huge.
Plus, there's a life there as well. There's a life in... Yeah, Fred right now... I didn't expect that one, but cool play, honestly. I didn't see the Hondo in a secret coming. Fred with the big brain play there.
Not bad at all.
jukatox is back into Rico now. And he has a 4 chance from Gelato, but that's probably even more information and better information for Fred. Fred's like, okay, you guys definitely not into PN, I can be there uncontested. Getting all the stuff that I need.
They're making me a little nervous there with some of his jumps, but
Fred
that's all that
believes.
matters. It's 100 from Pinna. Not to mention, Fred only needs 1 more blue to get to 40.
I think jukatox wants to get 4 from free with this one.
Yeah, he would also have it hidden.
Would also have a 4th hidden. He would also have access to Rico 4 for another secret and eventual reds.
Honestly, if I was Fred right now, I would just pile on blues in Pinna 3.
Not gonna lie, this remaining to at 39 blues could be kind of a mistake, because if he keeps on delaying this, jukatox has 31. He's not that far.
Yeah.
Mole trolling right now. Mole having fun.
Yeah, jukatox is definitely sniped that 40.
If jukatox snipes that 40, I can definitely see that being good for him.
We'll have to see.
He goes back for the hidden.
I don't think jukatox is focusing on blues at all, which is, in my opinion, a mistake.
I mean, if I was jukatox now, my game plan after this would be, okay, I'm gonna go into Pinna, get 40 blues. I mean, I would probably already try to get 40 blues, but I'm gonna go get the link pairs and get the blues there. So if Fred doesn't hurry in getting that one, we could see that. Plus, he's getting some more blues here. Free as the enemies blues, which are quite easy to get at the start. I don't know, I mean, Fred... Yeah?
This isn't the worst, because, I mean, he gets... Won't have, fourth. He will, though, get another level shine, another shine in the secret. It'll help him towards 4 from 3, which... I believe jukatox is also contesting right now. Well, he might not have that either, but I mean, he's still getting some use out of this decision. It wasn't.
The thing is, Fred's route doesn't really play to 4 from 3's strength. He has 3 from Rico. He has 3 from Pinna. So this is like...
jukatox not have 4 from 3? Oh.
Alright, here it goes. Fred has 40. Clicked.
Oh yeah, no, jukatox didn't do,
Juka can still contest for 60, I guess, but...
If I was Fred, honestly, like I said earlier, I would just pile on the blues right now. I mean, you're already at 40. Pinna has a ton of blues. You get some linked pairs. and you could get yourself really close to 60,
Yeah.
which is not too far off from 40.
Then you could finish it with some Delfino Blues, or what do you plan to go next? Then
I also understand what he's doing. Maybe still trying to contest 4 from 3. Maybe
what's jukatox doing?
I don't know.
Getting rockets? I guess getting rockets.
Rocket, yeah.
There would be
Sense.
second rocket.
You have to go into
What?
I think where you can get his third.
That's unorthodox.
That's kind of like the game's intentional way of doing it. So
Yeah, I know. I mean,
on
unorthodox
him.
for speedrunning.
that does give jukatox his fourth goal. It is 4-5. However, I do think Fred is obviously just way more set up for this.
Okay, wait a second. Did
5-5.
wait? Does Fred have that one? Wait a second. Fred technically had 12. Did he get sniped?
He may have he may have not realized. It's like a kind of a hard thing to keep track of for me personally in bingos. Like I always forget if I have 12.
Yeah, that's fair, but this way, Juka is right back in contention.
Right. Although, obviously losing the Pinna race by about I don't know, a big margin, like 7 minutes. So I don't think.
About a lot of minutes. So okay, you know that your opponent's in Pinna. What can you do on this card? You have to visit Pinna because of the Link Blues.
Might honestly, it wouldn't even be the worst move if he just got the 3 links and dipped.
And bailed.
If there's no way after you see your opponent clicks 100 from Pinna that early that you're gonna contest Ride Yoshi in 2 worlds. Like there's absolutely no way you're gonna contest for Yoshi after that.
Right. So where do you go? Pinna into Pianta 400s and blues? Pianta 100s is not as low. You can get some blues on the road, which could help
Looks
you.
like that's what he maybe did. It'd also be interesting if Juka maybe just. He's a little too far off. I was gonna say if he went to 60, but I don't think he can.
I mean, it depends. If Fred procrastinates on that, I think Juka's got a shot.
He procrastinates, and
Plus, let's not forget that 26 shines is on the card. Every 10 blues is a shine, because the gold doesn't carry for converting blues. So you're not technically wasting your time, even if you get sniped. You're just getting fast shines for him.
that is something interesting. I've noticed both players like not routed enemy lives.
I mean, Fred had some synergy with Rico. Not Rico. Sorry, Pinna.
Yeah, I just mean
Doing the
stuff like
hundreds.
the box and Rico while you're doing the backflip for that. Easy lives and but yeah, Fred does have advantage on that. For sure.
jukatox going for the greedy there, trying to get 2 linked at the same time, and he gets 0. Unfortunate there.
I'm not sure if Fred knows this, but it looks like he does. He looks like he was doing the correct route for that. And yeah.
Yeah, Fred's pretty clean. Let's not forget, however, that it's not done yet, and he still has to climb on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Do not underestimate the Ferris wheel. He is getting some links at the same time as well.
Sense. Cool.
Now, will Juka go for the Ferris wheel? I think he is going to go for the Ferris wheel now. Complete the links.
jukatox isn't even that far behind Red and Blues. jukatox has 39, while Fred has 47. So he's only 8 away. If Fred doesn't make Blues a priority and jukatox really pushes for it, then
Plus, I think Juka has the advantage on links. Statman. He does by free. Okay, now what will Fred do? He's going back into pin again.
Probably for Ride Yoshi in 2 Worlds.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, there. Friendly reminder, you cannot over after the blues. He just straight up exits area, bails out after getting linked and a few blues.
After seeing Pinna 5 from the back cover list, I mean, there's literally nothing you can do in Pinna, Pinna after that.
You could get a secret.
Get secrets, you could get reds, but overall, I think.
Oh, it's going in
maybe.
again for the links? Okay. And looks like jukatox is going for what I thought. So, Pianta. There's a linked, there's blues, there's under coin. So,
Yeah?
it's not that bad, I guess.
I don't think he could get to 6. No, he can't get to 60 in Pianta 1, but...
How many does he have? 41?
Yeah. No, you can't. There's not enough blues in Pianta 1.
No, there's like 14, I think, 13. I don't remember exactly. It's like around 15, I remember. Because you can get free in Pianta 18, in Pianta free. You can get so it's like 18.
Most likely he'll lose 60 blues, which makes going into Pitta and getting the non-links kind of a waste.
I mean, you didn't get that many non-linked. How many does Fred have now? Let's see. It'll count 51.
43 against 51.
Okay, is Fred planning to get to 60 here? It looks like he is. But does he still have enough blues remaining?
If I'm not mistaken, his 8th link?
This is 8th link. Is Juka trying
Probably
to count?
Probably thinking of once he's gone, just to make sure. The
Yeah, 8 linked is really hard to keep track of if you don't have like some paper or like something you write notes on or tracker
Honestly,
app.
don't mind like waiting like a few seconds just to make sure I've done it in the bingo because have happened like with the 4 shines.
Yeah, I mean, you would think like, all right, I'm gonna do it before like I actually whilst I'm getting it, right? It's like, okay, how many do I have? But then again, experience probably is a thing.
Is doing hundos. Give him some.
It will give him a goal. It will give him lives. It will give him some blues, I guess, on the way. So it's not that bad of a pick.
Players do not have a life grinding place right now.
They have Delfino.
Yeah.
They could do Delfino. So there is like you can life grind in Delfino if you really want.
Yeah, Fred clicking Yoshi in 2 worlds in Delfino is a world. For those who are not too familiar with what qualifies in bingo.
He chooses not to open Sirena now. And goes back into Bianco. Maybe to finish the blues?
Would have at least opened Serena. If you have Yoshi out, you may as well. It takes a few extra seconds, and it would set him up potentially for.
I mean, I would understand. I would understand skipping that if it was 8-2, 8-3, not 8-6. Because if you end up having to go into Serena for life grinding or the 100 coin shine, you're gonna regret not opening Serena.
I think if I was, I would have considered at least.
And I think Fred has this in the bag. The
Pushing up shines in 7 shines in the secret in like Serena 2. He also has Serena 4, but he may not feel too comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, getting to Serena 4 is not that slow. Serena 3 is pretty fast anyways, so at least if you don't have to do any additional miscellaneous things such as doors and all that. Yeah, honestly, jukatox at this point in time is like sometimes you see him do this kind of movement, and you can chalk it down to be like, okay, like, it's just he's not used to blues. This is my opinion.
I will say this. This match looks a lot closer than it actually is. I think Fred is set up for almost everything.
Okay, Fred is... I don't know how they are in 100 coins on the Shines in the Secret. Jukatox has Piant brought down. 26 is probably Fred territory. 2 turbos is probably Jukatox right now. And again, Fred could try to steal it, but Anders from Serena, we don't know. 20 lives, Fred is slightly ahead. Fruit Ladies, again, we don't know. Reds, we can check. We have Statman. Reds are even on free, so I don't think it's anybody on anybody's radar now. Rocket Nozzles is on Jukatox. Jukatox is not that bad at the moment, I will say. How are they on Shines in the Secret? 1, 2, 3, 4 for Jukatox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Fred. Fred is definitely ahead for that one, and Fred is going for that one now. Jukatox is on 96 coins. What is he missing?
Most likely just one mushroom he may have missed.
Or did he miss the
Boxes,
nose or the pool? Nose or the pool?
Oh, he got the nose.
But he didn't get the pool, probably. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Where he's gonna go now?
He's trying to find whatever coins he can at this point. I don't know if that mushroom at the bottom. The ground
I don't think it works.
So really just trying to. Hopefully he doesn't die. If he dies, it's.
Yeah, this is.
GG. Just looking for whatever coins he can. I believe he missed one mushroom.
Honestly, I think. Yeah, it's either a mushroom or the. Wait a second, maybe the chat knows. He didn't get the pool. For like DDoS says, he didn't get the pool, so. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Not too sure.
I mean, gets another blue.
Looks like he did not get the pool. He did get the pool. Sorry.
Fred still hasn't clicked. Fred still hasn't clicked 60 blues.
TikTok's really just scrambling to find any blues. I don't know if this is even possible. If he messed up on the boxes. I don't know if he can even get 4 coins from here. It may be.
If he messed up, he
sink.
did mess up. But if he forgot a mushroom or forgot the pool.
And I'd say that's almost GG if he did mess up.
Yeah, Jukatox really needed this. Oh!
There you
He
go.
forgot the mushroom, and he's back. He's back on it.
That was only about a minute and a half of time loss, I guess, maybe 2.
Okay, but what's Fred doing now?
Entering Pianta, maybe he's trying to test Tundo's.
He was trying to start on those.
You know, honestly, it would have been a really good snipe or good delay click if Jukatox decided to delay click that.
But wait, Fred is not checking it.
Well, he'll notice.
Yeah, he's clicking 60. He saw it and he's leaving, bailing out from there.
Jukatox giving a lot of information out with his clicks. That unfortunately, pretty much.
I just think it's unfortunate
Like,
timing. You cannot always be in the head of your opponent.
You can't always predict if a delay click is going to be quick or not, but.
Jukatox is going for the blues here now.
I'm not sure why he's going for blues unless he's.
Do you want to open Noki? Maybe?
Well, you do get a rocket in Noki, in Noki 1, so.
Yeah.
A bad idea, maybe going for 60 and then going in to get that rocket. Other than that, there's like.
And Fred looks like. Those look like Fruit Ladies for me. So. It's fair. Fred's looking for ways to close the match. This brings you one closer, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, if I was Juke, I would have considered doing Fruit Ladies a lot earlier, knowing that my opponent is adversed in 120.
And knowing that your opponent is already in pin 9, probably scrambling to get all the goals as fast as you can, you could probably afford to drop the 2 minutes at a point. Because honestly, you don't need to rush anything. There's nothing waiting for you on the card. So jukatox is probably trying to finish the blues in Delfino here.
Yeah.
He's scrambling for blues. Is he gonna do the Fruit Lady here?
Oh, Juka.
I mean, if anything, I guess it's doing this for the blue, just honestly.
That'd be one of the slowest blues you could do. But...
Fair, but maybe it literally was just adding there, and then you realize, well, I can do this. It's on the card. That doesn't work, Juka. I mean, that works, I guess. Meanwhile, Fred is about to finish his second Fruit Lady.
You know, it would be a really brilliant delay click if Fred does it the way this, but
I think Fred is just looking.
Delay clicks. I'm getting too carried away with
Yeah.
delay clicks this match. I just keep
Fred...
thinking of like.
Fred is just
potential.
looking for a win condition. I don't think you delay click a win condition.
He does need 3 more goals. One of those could be Fruit Ladies, 7 reds potentially. 2 from 5.
He is not ahead on 2 for 5, I can tell you.
Yeah, not that, but he does need 3 more goals. Ladies is one of them.
Okay, if you're jukatox now, do you try to do Fruit Ladies, maybe? Or is he? What is he going for? What is he going for?
Like Fruit Ladies. It's gonna be a little too late on that one.
Yeah, he's trying that. Fred's about to click it. I hope he sees it soon, else it's really GG. He could convert, go to Noki, or maybe try to rush 26, to be honest.
He just needs 2 more goals. Yeah, I mean, he could also get a turbo in Delfino if he
gets to 25. Yeah.
And then you would just have to go to Bianca real quick. And
no, wait. Don't you need to Yoshi for that?
He has Yoshi unlocked.
Jukatox has Yoshi unlocked?
Talking about Fred as some of his win
okay.
conditions. He could get 2 turbos. Thinking of every goal he could potentially do, that would be fast. 26 shines is also on the card.
Yeah, 26 shines is on the card and he's ahead.
I kind of forgot that was on the card. But 26 shines also. He just needs 1 more shine. I would consider to finish up the game. Reds.
Yeah, Jukatox is going into Noki. Presumably for the rocket nozzle.
Much the only potential use Noki could have. I mean, besides maybe if Noki 3 is a red if you're like desperate.
I mean, get to 3 is not. I mean, you also get 2 from 5 there.
2 from 5 isn't slow at all. Yeah, you could get Bird and then you could get Noki 1. See what?
It's not going for the rocket though.
Real quick too. I'm going for rocket. Which I get. Maybe just trying to get whatever goals that. Fred
how many reds does Fred have? Fred still has 3 reds.
My stat tracker page went down personally, so I can't read it. I'm not too sure.
That's okay. If you need any info, just ask.
I was just asking how many reds Fred has.
Fred has 4 now, and Jukatox has 3. But 7 reds is a lot.
Yeah, might not be the fastest way to close out the game.
And also, I wouldn't go for that one, because if you're Jukatox, if you're Fred, you see 4 hidden click. You see Gelato click.
I'm just trying to get another shine that gets him closer to 26.
Fair.
And it's also a red, so it might. No, I'd also back him up later.
And what it also does is, no, it doesn't. No, he helps him from 2 from 5 because he gets the second Gelato, and he was only missing 1. Tall grass pipe, I think, is actually going up reds. Okay, so Juka's going for the rocket now. First Fred's about to complete his 5th red. Honestly, I don't really agree with this call to go for reds, to be honest. You don't get anything else out of it, besides shines for 26. Then again, and if you really wanted 26, you just get a 26 and then go for reds at this point.
I'm not sure what...
Oh no, Jukatox thinks that the turbo nozzle is there.
Oh no.
Oh
Is he going for blues?
no, he's not.
Doesn't say. That is... Like, there's... yeah. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what Duke is doing.
Yeah, I think he believes there's turbo nozzles there too, but it's not. Juka.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Turbo
The
is-
nozzle is a lie.
Yeah, I don't agree it's closing out this match with 7 reds, but also, like... This match is Fred's. It's really just a matter of how much longer this match will go on and what Fred decides to close it out with.
Oh no, Juka.
And I was a little sad to see something like this.
You see somebody work for something that they cannot even achieve. That's so sad. Jukatox got back the hover nozzle. Ooh,
And
on 1 life. On 1 life. Takes full damage. It's not gonna be pretty. Fred gets his 6th red. And the art breaks there. Yeah.
Realizing that the turbo is not there. I'd have at least gotten the blue for health protection. Yeah, there.
And I think Juka's resolve is done for now. Fred's about to get his 7 reds, and I think his 26 shines are gonna follow suit.
Yeah. He just only started running this game like in January, I believe.
Jukatox?
So, GG to him for putting up a fight. Still respectable performance in my opinion.
How many shines does... Oh, wait a sec. Fred has 22. Juka has 20. I don't know how many Fred has turned in. 0. Fred, you have turned in 0? What? Fred already has 26 shines and still hasn't clicked it. I mean, he has to convert, but you get what I mean. Probably
You may
rushing
just
Red.
not. It's one of those things that sometimes people you may just forget, you know.
You mean he thinks like 26 shines, he needs to get 26 shines? Blues don't count?
It could be that, or he's just forgetting, and it's very possible to make a like that in bingo, just forget something like that. I've definitely had matches where I'm like, after, oh yeah, I could have just traded in blues.
Okay, so now Jukatox is trying to get 2 from 5. Please, Fred, notice. Honestly, Jukatox is gonna...
for 5 here with Fianza 1.
Yeah, he definitely is trying to get 2 from 5 there.
I'll get another point on the card at least before it ends.
Fred legit doesn't think about the conversion. If Juka goes for 26 immediately, he might with like Delfino
I don't
shines.
think.
I mean, Juka hasn't done anything. B Shine is free. Underbell is free. Think about it. He could get it.
Yeah, maybe.
Where does he go though? Where are you going, Juka? Going to Pachinko?
Bianca 1 life grind. I mean, it'll close out the game. But...
Yeah, but Juka's going for Pina. What does he want in Pina?
Yeah, that's... I don't know what he's doing in Pina.
Doing Pina 1?
Maybe trying to get to 26 shines? I don't know. I don't...
From Pina 1?
He has to know there's faster shines than that.
Fred bails out of Bianco though. He may have just noticed
he may
there's
have
26.
realized that he had 60 blues, honestly, and just... I don't know what Juke is doing.
And I think it is there. GG. No? No, Fred goes into Rico. Okay, oh no. Fred, what are you doing? What are you doing, Fred?
Right now.
Fred, what are you doing? Oh god. Throw in for content.
For content.
Fred seems lost. So lost. Fred literally has 2 different ways to close out this match in his hands, and he hasn't done that. He bailed out of one to not go in the second. Juka's getting Mecha Bowser for whatever reason. Do you think he wants to catch up on Reds, maybe? But Reds is already clicked. What does he want to do in Pinna?
He has Rico 6. Maybe Turbo unlock. I don't know. Like...
But by the time he gets to Rico, if he finishes Rico 6, he has 26. Even without the blues.
I don't know.
In the meantime, jukatox gets Mecha Bowser. I'm wants to get Yoshi for Serena. Oh no, Juka, tell me you know Serena whenever's. Please,
well, either way,
Juka.
I don't think he's going to be able to do Serena 100s unless he knows it, because that's a very difficult trying to do blind. So I don't
Okay,
know.
Fred, what are you doing? What up, Fred? Underbell. Okay, 26 shines. Fair. Makes sense.
That was like possibly the slowest end to a bingo match.
No, he has 25! What?
He just needs one more.
Yeah, fair.
That can be any Delfino shiny hasn't gotten. That's their box game.
Honestly, this match, I feel Juka could have had a chance. Pretty...
Yeah.
He could have had definitely a chance. That is going into Serena? No, oh, okay, no, okay, it's DeLorean. Okay. I was already
I don't want
confused.
to finish out the match. That would have been pretty hype, honestly. No one's done it yet. No one's done it in this tournament. What a shame. But yeah, GG's.
Fair. GG's. Fred clicks the 26 shines.
Yeah.
Pretty close match, honestly.
That was a very interesting match from start to finish. I was like, he's entertained.
Alright, I guess we'll see whether we can get players in for an interview. Can we do that? Perhaps?
Yeah, just whenever they're ready.
This is gonna be interesting, like when Fred realizes he has 32 shines right now.
Gotta ask Fred is the
I mean,
26 shine.
Fred be like, I don't need to convert the blues.
Fred,
Fred
Wow.
being muted there.
GG.
GG.
GG to both participants.
Now, the question that we're just immediately going to jump into is, Fred, you could have traded in your 60 blues and gotten 26 shines that way.
Hello.
Hello, Fred.
We didn't know if you knew it or you just forgot or.
Oh yeah, I could trade blues. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fred
realized.
was like,
Yeah.
Fred
I realized.
flexing there, collecting 32 shines on the way.
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah, in the end, it turned out to be fine. So that's good, I guess.
I threw a
It
lot.
was my worst Rico tree overless ever. So bad.
Yeah. About that. By seeing that, we presume that you don't know the route for that, the fast route. Maybe you just didn't learn it, or you didn't know that.
Yeah. I've did it like 1 or 2 times, like a long time ago. So yeah.
Okay, so that's fair. That makes sense. It's one of those things where if you don't know it, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, going into this match, we knew both of you were not super experienced with bingo.
No.
We're both one.
Yeah.
We both did believe a lot of people believe Rico would have been the best start. So it was very interesting. Both of you started in Bianco, but I get it. There was still a lot useful in Bianco, and it wasn't a big deal since both of you like didn't know Star and Rico, so it wasn't like you guys were fighting for it. But I do think what was everyone's mind was who would get to Rico first. But overall, a very impressive showing, Fred and Luca. You contested pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
It's a
you.
player
I
who
actually got more than 3 goals. Yay.
Yeah, I think you held up pretty well, Juka. Fred says like a sub 320 and 120 shines. Very impressive time, and you're new to the game, so I think you deserve some
Yeah.
credit for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cred for Fred.
so I'm gonna ask a question each to our contestants. Let's start with Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, we saw you at the end, kind of scrambling a bit to close the match.
Yeah.
What do I go for? 26 shines or 20 lives?
Yeah.
What,
I mean, I didn't had any strategy. I kind of panicked at the end. I didn't knew what to do, so like I was going for 20 lives, and I forgot how to do it. So I was going for 2 turbo, and then Rico 5, and then realized I was at 24 shines. Didn't think about trading blues, so I did 2 Delfino shines, and yeah, just got a little bit stupid, I guess.
I mean, it's okay. Routing on the fly is never easy. So
Oh no, it's not.
Think of it
In-
this way: now you'll never forget it, Fred.
Yeah.
every match in the
Oh,
future,
yeah.
you'll know to trade in blues. It's
Yeah.
learning experience.
Yeah.
exactly.
No, and ever since I completely forgot about Gelato on Reds, and then clicked 4 shines from Gelato anyway because I thought I did it, and then I realized, wait, I didn't. I gotta go back.
That
Ever
was
since then,
unfortunate.
I just kind of panicked.
That was very unfortunate. We were mentioning because you have both given away information, and then when you re-clicked it, you have given away the information that you went back to Gelato again to redo it.
Yeah, it was
So
a bit
Fred at the point was in
complicated.
Pinna, and probably thought, "All right, I have that stuff's mine there," and went on his merry way to do the Pinna,
Yeah.
all the goals from Pinna. Now the question for
Yeah, Pinna was the
jukatox.
play. Pinna was so free.
Question for jukatox. Honestly, there was a point in the game where like we weren't too optimistic about your chances after Fred has to add Pinna on lock, but you
Yeah.
managed to route around quite well. And in the end, the blue coins, if you had gotten the 40 and the 60, which you were not that far away from,
Oh yeah, I was like really close.
this match would have looked very different.
Definitely.
So, looking at the match in retrospect, I have seen some instances in which you looked kind of a bit hesitant on the movement for some of the things, like the Rico linked.
Oh, definitely.
And is that due to not knowing 120 too well, or not having a lot of bingo practice coming from any percent? These are things that maybe you're not used to.
It's kind of just me being an idiot, if I want to be brutally honest. But otherwise, like the LinkedIn Rico was a bit hard to do in Rico 1. Admittedly, I really should have done it in Rico 2, which I was planning on doing. And then you didn't point this out, but the 100 coin shine from Piana.
Oh yeah,
I've never done 100 coins in Pianta 1 until today.
Yeah,
So
that
if
was.
I looked confused, that's why.
Yeah, we were wondering. We were confused if you just missed the hot tub or you missed one of the mushrooms, but you just missed one of the mushrooms. I do recommend checking out the route. It's like really easy. It's one of the quickest 100 coin shines, like once you know it. But first time, I understand it's a little.
Yeah.
It's always a leeway there.
Yeah, so I just honestly think that you definitely have the speed, and the routing wasn't that bad. Especially you when you saw what Fred was doing, it was good that you tried to go around it a bit and try to route on your own. Also, Fred,
Yeah.
I think you had 12 level shines when jukatox.
Yeah. Oh
clicked
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I just totally forgot to click it.
Yeah. Speaking of
yeah,
that, 4 shines from
I
3 levels and 12 level
I
shines are
think
the same
I
thing.
think I think I was in pin 4 when he clicked it. Then I realized I paused to see how shine I had. Realized so yeah. I didn't pay attention. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
it
it.
means Fred does move on.
Fred moves on. I'm out.
Jukatox,
Okay,
I
so let me-
believe you are attorney, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But first time
Unfortunate.
bingo attorney, I think you did pretty well. So give yourself some credit.
it was definitely a chance you could have won this match. Honestly, I can see an alternate timeline in which you win this match. Now, Fred goes against Shadow Frost. Now,
Oh yeah.
you do. Now, what do you think about that matchup?
I think it's gonna be really interesting. I will have to practice a lot of bingo stuff because I know a lot of 120 shine stuff, but I don't know a lot of bingo route and stuff. So yeah, if I don't practice, I'm gonna get like really kicked in the ass. Because yeah, I think he's really not bad at bingo. So yeah.
I see. So you definitely have the speed to go up against Frosty. Your PBs in 120 are pretty close, I think. I don't remember exactly what yours and Frosty are, but you are hovering around the 3-1x, 3-2x area. But yeah, he is definitely a player with a lot of experience in bingo. Not a lot, but a decent amount of experience in bingo. So it's gonna be one of the most interesting matchups in Movers Round 2, to be honest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Nick versus Reed is up next. I'm looking forward to that one. Although
Yeah. Really good players.
that should be a really solid match. I wish good luck to both of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I believe that's it for now. There'll be a little break. But
Yep.
GG to both of you again.
Yep. And I wish you luck, Fred. You're going against Shadow Frost. That's
Yeah. Thank you.
it's gonna be a time.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Yep,
So
that's it for us for now.
we can wrap this up. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back in about half an hour with a very hype match. So that's gonna be Mike versus Reed. And until then, goodbye.